Hello, my classy people. Wayne Bolden. It is Tuesday, the 6th of May. And of course, I'm going to ask that you turn your closed captions on. Remember to turn your CCs on, your closed captions, of course. That way you can see whatever horse we're talking about. Run across the screen, of course. And subscribe if you haven't already, for sure. And remember, in 2 weeks, just about, the Preakness, the middle leg jewel for the Triple Crown. And of course, the Black Eye Susan Friday tip sheets for both days are $20 together. You can get them for $35. Please get your orders in. Email us at speedking24@yahoo.com and or text the office 732-804-0637. Well, by the way, Sovereignty is out, and I think Biaza is not going to be running in the Preakness as well, just as a side note. Well, I wanted to do a spotlight play, because my favorite filly in training is back on the scene, and that would be My Main Squeeze over there at Belmont and Aqueduct this weekend. The girls are in town, and this is my favorite leading lady for sure, right? I mean, this is my favorite female filly running, currently in training. I've been following her career, the last 14 starts she had, and My Main Squeeze has 14 starts, and tell you now, 6 of them are wins and 2 seconds and 4 thirds. So she's only not hit the board twice out of 14 starts for $1 million she's earned. Trained by a trainer that I have a bunch of respect for, Mike Maker, particularly on the grass. This race, the Ruffian, isn't on the grass. Well, My Main Squeeze is the number 10 horse. I don't have the morning line, but I expect her to be anywhere from 6-1 to 10-1 in this field, in this large field. And she's making her second start off of the layoff in the Ruffian. And of course, I'm sporting my Ruffian shirt, right? You know. And the Ruffian is $200,000 at 1 flat mile. Now, 3 of her 6 wins here has been across this racetrack. And she's a middle distance horse. I always thought that. 7 furlongs a mile. I think the mile is a better distance for her, for sure. And the Ruffian is run at a mile. So, of course, I'm all in here. That's why I'm spotlighting her. And she's going to be my best bet of the day. Like I said, she has 6 wins from 14 starts for over $1 million. And her breeding, she's by Audible. This horse has nice middle speed. In other words, she has good balance on, on the dam side. Boasts her up for distance, 2 turns, the middle 2 turns, like a mile, 7 furlongs, like that. But she has enough speed on the front end, being out of Audible, and back to Harlan Holiday, I believe, gives her a beautiful balance in terms of pedigree and stamina and speed mixed together. She's making her second start off the layoff, okay? She last ran October 19th of last year in the Raven Run, where she ran second behind to Emery. They laid her away for 171 days, and she made her 4-year-old debut on April 8th at Keeneland, right? So she went to her first race as a 4-year-old off of a 171-day layoff. So she needed that race, right? She ran second to a big long shot ran third to a big long shot that day, and Emery ran second. I thought that she needed that race. She didn't disgrace. She was 4 or 5 wide in the 7 furlong event when she ran in the Madison Stakes, grade 1, on her return, her first start as a 4-year-old. Now back in 32 days, second race off the layoff at a distance. I just absolutely love this horse in this spot. I love her pace numbers. She got beautiful even pace numbers. She has enough speed. She has enough come home speed to get the mile. Obviously, she's 2 for 2 across this racetrack at that distance for sure. And I just love her. So I wanted to put a quick video out on your SpeedKing's favorite filly that's currently in training, My Main Squeeze. And she is that. What a very, very nice filly for sure. Mike Maker does a nice job with her. Love to see these fillies run multiple times. I mean, think about it. Here's a 4-year-old making her second start, and she's already got 14 races in. Okay, that's pretty rare. Okay, so this is a very, very rare filly. I like her. I thought she was going to be a superstar, and to me, she is a superstar. My favorite filly in training for sure. My top pick and my spotlight play of the day at Aqueduct. Race number 10 on the card on Saturday for sure. Now, who would be second? I would probably have to go to the Billy Mott runner, the number 4 horse, Sterling Silver, right? Well, Sterling Silver has 9 wins from 29 starts. She's a 5-year-old out of Cupid, 5 seconds and 5 thirds for $1 million as well. Second race for her off of a long layoff of 100 days. She did come back and win an overnight stakes on April 6th. Now she's back for an encore. The one thing that you do know, this horse will be ready to run because it's Billy Mott. Second race off the layoff, 34 days back between the last race and this race. This horse should be used surely underneath an exotic. Maybe the horse to beat, the number 4 horse, Sterling Silver. Our third pick here underneath, well, we're kind of torn between the 8 and the 9. I'm going to go ahead and use Gunsong as the third pick here. Mark Hennings and Johnny V in the yards. This one, she wins enough. She won 4 races out of 12 starts, 4 seconds and 2 thirds. Don't need to apologize. 10 times in the money from 12 starts. They're taking the blinkers off of the number 9 Gunsong, right? Who's by Gunrunner, of course. She's making her second race off the layoff. So it's always nice when you can get a horse second or third off the layoff. They usually need the first race, and the second and third is usually bingo. So our third pick here is the number 9 Gunsong. To round out the super, well, right inside of Gunsong is Jody's Pride. Well, what a nice gal she is. This 4-year-old Abua is doing the training, and you got Joel Rosario, Mr. Rolex, in the arms. Well, this one come out of the Zeri, didn't run a step, but 2 back, she ran in the inside information at Gulfstream Park and ran third by a neck to Mystic Lake. That's a very, very good race for her, for sure. So we're going to use her as our 4th pick. I was between the 8 and the 9, the 9 and the 8 in the 3rd and 4th spot for sure. So there it is on the Ruffian Stakes, the race right before the Peter Pan. So I'm going to play some doubles. Race number 10, the Ruffian Stake, back to race number 11, because in race number 11 in the Peter Pan, which I think is a stepping stone to the Belmont, of course I like Richard Detro's 2 horses, the number 5 McAfee and the number 8 Captain Cook, who I believe should be the controlling speed in the race. So I'm going to do some doubles from the Ruffian, my main squeeze at number 10, back to the 11th race, Peter Pan. Surely I'll be using the 5 and the 8, the 8 and the 5 in the 11th race in the Peter Pan. So there it is, folks. You don't need no introduction from me. It's all about my girl, my main squeeze, my favorite filly in training. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Hey, listen, love the pace numbers on this one. Hope I get double digit odds. I hope she's 7, 8, 9 to 1 for sure. Love Mike Maker on it. Love everything about this filly. The number 10 horse in the 10th race for sure. Going the distance that she's undefeated at, 1 mile across the track that she's never ever lost, or she's got 3 wins across Aqueduct for sure. All right, there it is. So for us, it's going to be 10, 4, 9, 8. Box it up. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to key my main squeeze because she's my main girl. I'll dance with the girl that I came with. My spotlight play, my best play on Saturday. My main squeeze, race number 10, post number 10. Stay classy, y'all. Just want to put it out to the community. What your Speed King over here thinking? I'm thinking my main squeeze might just beat these down.